What's going on, my fellow explorers and adventurers? I'm the Gmod Explorer, and welcome to Heisenberg House. I was about to completely tongue-tie myself right there. Before we get started with the video, 80% or more of you who are watching the videos are not subscribed to the channel. So if you'll come back and watch the videos. Is that a pizza on the roof? All the way right there? I want it. I want it. I can't. Whatever. Let's get started now, shall we? Every time I want to do a bit and I want to stare into the camera, I can never do it. And oh my word, this seems pretty big just for one house. I'm wondering how this is gonna go. This map was recommended to me by President Grant, also known as Colix, on our Discord server. And if you ever want to recommend me maps, you can always just join our Discord server in the description down below. And I can't talk because I'm dumb. How far does this go? I'm gonna lose myself. So I'm gonna stick with the pizza that's on the roof at the moment. Before we actually walk through here, I have no idea what you know, I've never seen Breaking Bad, so I don't know what I'm walking myself into. So if anyone would like to explain to me any of the plot or anything I'm looking at, please explain it down below in the comment section as I walk through, and let me know if I get any guesses right, wrong, whatever the case may be. I don't know. I've never seen the show. All I know is that yeah, something to do with medication, medication and trading, and maybe the other stuff. I'm trying to be sensible, but I don't think I'm gonna have to just say it outright as I walk through. I'm an educational channel, dang it. All right, let's see what we got going on in here. So I am going to be saying the things that I don't want to say. So, I think the whole premise of this show is drugs. There is a sewer system, and it looks like I can go in too, just from looking out this window. Oh my god, I remember having this TV. I've seen that TV on a different map, and it already said I've seen that TV before, but I really don't know what I'm walking myself into. This is a pretty nice house for a movie that has... Movie? Show! Oh my gosh, I'm good. I'm so... Oh no. That's not a movie. Someone just says it at that time frame. That's not a movie. It could be a movie. I don't know. TV show. Is it a reality TV show? Or is it like... I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to watch said show. I've only seen maybe like a meme or two on it, but I've never actually like seen the show. Just gonna casually walk down here. It's a pretty nice looking pool, even though the floor is kind of a little raunchy, a little, just a little dirty. You know, have you ever like swam in a pool and like you'll swim around the like little dark spots? You'll try not to touch it, especially when you're going to like, I don't know, like the YMCA. I've definitely done that before, and I've definitely done that in the locker rooms where there's just like little dark spots. I wasn't actually expecting this to open, but it opens. Boop. Anything else actually in here? It's a very shiny little diving board you've got going on here. Can I actually jump on that? I can, but it's not going to keep me afloat. This thing fails at safety. It doesn't actually save people. There's a radio right here. Oh, I've played music. Is it copyrighted? Is this copyrighted? I guess you did. I guess you did get what you deserved. I don't know what you deserved, but I hope it wasn't too bad. I have never heard that song before, so I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. I'm not too on edge about copyright. I have, as of a little bit, just a... Whoa, broken... Not broken, but... You can still hear the ambience from outside. You can definitely tell this is a little... little change. Look at that. I don't know if it's just Garry's mod or the source engine that's just doing that. I never know what in the actual... What's going on? Like, this bathroom isn't that bad, okay? The tub could use a little work, but this toilet, oh my word, this toilet is the worst toilet in this entire bathroom. Maybe in the entire world. That is a really bad toilet. It's really bad. For a really nice house as this, It's a lot better than any house I've lived in. Is there an attic? No. And you have a little sliding door to lead out into the pool. I wish I had a house like this. I wish I had money. Maybe one day. Someday. That gave me a little bit of a jolt, but we're okay. That scared me just a little bit. Wasn't actually expecting there to be like some kind of like what do you call these things? What do you call those things? I don't know. Just a little shooting gallery, I don't know. It's shot with paintballs too. It's not bullets, it's with paintballs. So someone has either have a gun addiction or something. How am I supposed to like Walter White? Father, husband, and teacher. That photo is misleading. Oh, they like cars though. Okay. So this is this Walter White's room? Or is this someone else's room? Well, considering that these cars are on on the sort of not at the top, but near the top. Like, I've only ever seen a room like this in my own lifetime. And you'd have to be a pretty old guy to know to have a room that has this on it. This can't be some kid's room. They obviously like to tinker, because there's a PC right there that's been torn apart. I'm wondering if this is Walter's room. I don't know. It's very childlike for a little bit, you know. The colors right here really don't match the overall tone with everything. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a good house person. This could very well just be Walter White's child, you know. Maybe Walter White's child likes to tinker and likes Chevys. Maybe they're into some really cool stuff, actually. And maybe battles and wars. Interesting. All right, I'm going to move on. And they were into paintball, too. Is this a closet? I can't exactly open it. This has to be their room. This has to be Walter's room. And the wife. Unless they're separated, I'm going to assume that he has a wife. Even the fact he's got a child. And refer to him as father. What is this? I pressed a button. I did something. Don't know what I did. But I definitely did something. As to what that something is, I do not know. Something activate? I've got an entire neighborhood too, so I can't just... I mean, I can't... I'm gonna take my time. Oh, and they had a baby too? Or is this their baby? No. If you wouldn't still... You wouldn't still have a baby room. If you didn't currently... was raising a baby. What kind of... Why? Okay, I haven't seen the show. Okay, I've already said this at the beginning of the video. But, like, what kind of person wants to... like, who wants to have, you know... Who wants to be a drug dealer while they're currently raising a baby, you know? I mean, I guess their son, considering that room is... just based off that room, is probably a teenager by now. I guess he's doing pretty well. You know, I would think being a drug dealer has its fair share of big problems like kidnappings and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So if he's able to raise his son up to a certain age, then I mean, who am I to judge? No, drug dealing is still bad. I do not condone it. You do not do that. It's bad. Bad. What are you thinking about? Okay. What did that activate? Did I just turn on the power to the building? Like, okay, there's some cash right here. Just lying here. Just chilling. And there are 3 stacks of $100 bills. So, something going on. There gotta be a basement or something I'm not looking for. Or I'm not seeing. Something that's not... Okay. Normally, if I've seen enough, I guess, action shows, there would be some kind of, like, secret room. Hidden. Where would I put it? Would I put it in the room? Oh, looky, looky. Looky, looky. Uh-huh. Exactly. Wouldn't pray tell is down here. There's stacks of cash down here. You are under the building. This is very, a little elaborate for... I guess you would have to have a place for whatever you're selling. Where does this lead? Is just under the like under the building bad? There's that thing I saw earlier. You seriously have to walk through all this? Where am I going? I get hiding your money under the house is an idea. Oh my word! Maybe this is a little bit more elaborate than I thought. I don't know if I want to be down here just yet. I wanted to take a look upstairs before I decide to make any big explorations. So I'm gonna come back up here for now. I don't want to exactly get lost. I want to see all the other buildings and how far I can go. This is the neighbors, right? Okay. All right. Where can I exactly go? And I guess you would need an escape route in case your stash was found. It's a pretty good escape route. Fairly disgusting one, but I guess it doesn't really matter once you've got a bunch of money. Better Call Saul. I've never seen that show either. That's the show, right? Can I go in any of these? If not, this place is still very, very open. I don't know how far. And that sewer system underground has to lead to some kind of safe haven, right? And now that I think about it, I'm going to have to go back to the house before I start making guesses. So I'm going to keep quiet about what I was about to say. No, he would still have a family. I'm pretty sure. Or a wife. If he was currently raising a baby, right? Yeah, I believe so. This map feels kind of lonely, honestly. You have a lot of empty space. Not a lot of buildings you can go into. I'm sure it's just the house that has an interior. I could be wrong. And how faithful of a recreation am I looking at right now? You know, I'm pretty sure the house is just fine. I'm sure it's as close as it can get. Maybe. I believe so. Okay, here's the invisible wall. But how close is the neighborhood, you know? How close to the show am I exactly looking at? And where exactly am I at? You know, where am I? This chicken, Los Polos, Hermanos. Oh. So it's Albuquerque. Am I in Albuquerque? No, that's probably just a street name. Man, now I wish I'd passed my geography classes. Well, I did pass them, I'm just not with flying colors. There has to be another opening somewhere from down below. This is kind of open. Normally, you can definitely tell what buildings you can and cannot go inside of, based on just the windows. And if you're able to look through the windows, you should be able to get inside one way or another. Look right here. What? What? There's a freaking chair right here. What? Why? There's a camera there. Camera and some other things. Like, is that a computer? What in that? What kind of freaking neighborhood is this? Unless it's supposed to be a connection to that to the Heisenberg house. That's a little creepy. That gave me like It vibes right there. Just a clown hiding under in the sewer system, little opening right there. I'm gonna have to explore that sewer system. There's still little things right here. Like there's entire backyards with chairs that I can interact with, but as in interiors, then there's only that one house. For those who don't know, when I explore a map, I like to go from the top to the bottom. It just really just depends on if I'm a little freaked out or not. There's an escape, which is a continuation. This is very path-like. Does this lead to anywhere? There's a lot of little props here and there. And there's a lot of open space to do some sandbox stuff too. Look. Can we get up there? I wonder if we can get up there. And I can very well be... There's a pool here. I could very well be walking through a particular house that happened in some sort of scene in the show. I was about to say movie again. How you know I haven't actually seen the show? I keep saying it's a movie when it's not. There's another pool over there. I want to explore all the waters. I'm like a pirate. I want to go through all the water. Look at this. In this little backyard, they have their own little pool right here. Even if there's no interiors, it's still... I still appreciate the little things that are out here in the open. I see some sort of city over there off in the distance, which is probably just the skybox. I really want to know where this takes place while I'm recording. You know, I want to find that out. If someone comments down below what it is, that's awesome, but I want to figure out some things on my own, you know? I wonder what this show is rated. It can't be, it's got to be like... I don't know... Would it be PG-13? I mean, it's not a movie, but... Or is it like TV-14? Can I go that way? I don't think so. I wouldn't think I would be able to go this way. Yeah, I can't go that way. But it definitely seems like there's more area to it. And these houses are unique, you know? This one's got lights over here that lead up to the front door. They're not all just like default houses. They have their own little unique touch. I'm sure it's supposed to be a recreation, but how much of the show do you have to watch to actually know where all these buildings have to be placed specifically? You know? I'm currently watching my own show at the moment. Now that I think about it, it's called Psych, and it's really honestly, it's my kind of humor, and I only got into it because of my grandfather. grandfather? Can't say no. Just say grandpa. And I watched it a long time ago. I haven't seen all of it because they came out with the movie, and I think they came out with 2 movies, and then a musical. But it's about a detective, or not a detective, a normal guy who pretends to be psychic because his father teaches him how he teaches him how to do police work because he figures out his son is very super observant and has a really good photographic memory. And so he sometimes calls in for the police, and one day he calls in for a tip, and they bring him in for questioning, and he tells them he's psychic, and he uses his abilities to pretend he's psychic, and that's the whole premise of the show. And him and his friend Gus go out and solve crimes in their own little detective agency. And everyone believes it. I'm currently on season 5. It's starting to get really good. But Sean's more my humor. More of my funny guy. So maybe after I'm done watching my getting through my psych stuff, maybe I should start watching Breaking Bad. I'm gonna have to go in that sewer system whether I like it or not. I do fully recommend Psych though. It's appropriate. First episode, there's no SCX in it. You know, there's no nudity or anything like that. But the first episode will start off interesting, and then you'll know what I say. You know what I mean when you see it. I fully recommend the show. They have a little campfire back here. It's so cute. I can't start it either. Okay. All right. I think I want to check the rest of the backyards of these houses, though. Can I please get up here? I didn't even notice these from the rooms. I want to check out the rest of these backyards before I decide to actually go down there. Oh, they're neighbors, though. Their neighbors were definitely, I want to say archery, but this looks very military-esque, almost. But I could be wrong. Maybe they're just into archery. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna get proven wrong. Let's keep... Ooh, that looks interesting. I'm not sure if I can open it, but it looks interesting. Interesting enough for me to not be able to open it. There's a random tire just sitting right here. Okay, are there any more backyards for me to look at before I go down in the deep, dark pit of despair? I don't want to miss anything. I've been currently on a losing streak when it comes to finding stuff, you know? I feel like I'm not giving it a good look whenever I explore a map, even though I record for almost an hour, and even past that point. So if I miss something, I'm trying my best. I try my best. I'm only one person. Okay, let's go down. Let's go down. All right, let's just go down into the sewer that is the system. What do we have going on down here? And I'm sure they're making a really good living, you know? There's stacks of cash everywhere. Maybe not everywhere, but definitely down below the house and a little bit in the garage. Alright, which way do I want to go? They both look bad. Let's go right. Let's go this way. This is bad. Oh. I don't want to be down here. Oh, it doesn't even go all the way. Okay, going back. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this liminal-esque tunnel. Look at this. I feel like I'm going down a little mine shaft or kind of a train track. There's a way that goes. Okay, yeah, that is a direction I can go into. Oh. 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 Yeah, and here's this. But why, though? Did I hear a noise? Who are you watching, Mike? Who are you watching? There's implications of beer being here. Like like a big old stakeout. Feels like you would they'd probably be sitting there for hours at a time. I can't get out. I'm gonna have to move this. All right, back down I go. Why would someone do that? I don't know. If I had the mind of a criminal, I probably would know. But I don't. But sometimes a detective's job is to... I'm not a detective either, but I'm just saying from the stuff I've watched. Is you have to think like the criminal in order to figure out what their next move would be or why they would be doing something. It could just be to be, you know, it keeps going. Like, maybe to get some dirt off of people, you know what I mean? Maybe it's just a... Okay. There's more to this than I thought there was. A map of the... Why, though? I guess to mark the I don't know. I really don't know. This probably has a lot more significance to everyone who's actually seen the show. I can only make guesses. And that seems to be blood on there? Maybe. Or hot spots? Or maybe it's just a default map texture and I'm thinking too much of it. Okay, so we have two locations. One which seems to be an area to watch because there's a camera. Why would you need a camera? It's not like a video recorder, or it's not even a binoculars, you know. They're taking pictures of something. And if you have a camera right here, the camera was technically facing this way. The only thing I could think of is you're trying to get dirt off of people in your neighborhood. Whether it be affairs, other drug dealers, you know what I mean? And then use that as blackmail or something, you know? And I think that could be a way to get a, you know, like a crutch to sell your business if you were selling drugs. You know what I mean? I don't know. And then we have that map in that one room, just off in that little corner. So why is that there? Why is that there? Why? Why would that be there? Okay. The camera and the chair is completely different from that room. It can't be the same thing. That area seems to be like some kind of like little planning room. Because now that I think about it, in this entire house, you don't have any office. There's no office in here. You can very well, much well, do your work on the couch or in the chairs in the living room over here, but well, you wouldn't do your work out in the open like that. Because there's probably people who are taking pictures of you. You know what I mean? Probably through your window and stuff. So if people were watching you, you would need an office space. I don't think this would be the office space to do it. I'm pretty sure Walter White would probably be a little bit smarter than that than just do his own work in his own home. So whatever planning he does, it's got to be that room down in the sewers. Closed off where people would never go into. Mark certain hot spots where he could sell his drugs. That's the only thing I can think of. This is just my theory, okay? I'm completely wrong. Right? Let me know. All right, let's look through the house one more time and see if we can pick anything else up. Okay. I'm sure the fertilizer and all the other stuff in here, like the paper, is used to either make. With it, he wouldn't do his deeds in the garage, would he? We have beers in here, implying that he stays in here. We have washing machines. There's not that many chemicals in here. Are those bullet holes? Those are not bullet holes, right? Those seem to be... I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know if Walter is any kind of drug dealer. I don't think I've seen any. Have I seen any drugs as I've walked through this building? I'm sure the stuff in the garage is probably implying that that's what it is. Maybe. I really haven't seen the show. I can't think of anything. When I'm put into a situation on a particular topic I don't know anything about, it's really hard to make heads or tails of what's going on when there's no context for me to work with other than the environment around me. And based off of anything I could possibly know. I really want to give this map a good Z-clip because I feel like I've seen everything, but at the same time, I'm for sure probably missing something. And maybe it's the opposite. I picked up the pizza and it wanted to do something else. That is a realistic pizza. And it just rolled into the house. It's still rolling. Let me look at the street signs. Rourke and Joyce. What's with this mailbox? That mailbox is... okay. Well, if Walter is making things, it's got to be in the garage. But is that really a good place to do all your dirty work? No, I wouldn't think so. I don't think he does it here. It would have to be off-site, off this map. It wouldn't be in here, right? There's little traces of cash. And it doesn't seem like there's any equipment, unless it's in these boxes, to make such things. It's got to be off-site, off this map. It's got to be a completely mapped different, entirely. Because you have to think about it, is that this is just the house in the neighborhood. There could very well be another map out there somewhere on the workshop. That's like Walter's lab or something. Now that wait a minute. Now that I think about it, hold the phone. Hold the actual phone. That's probably true because Walter's also a teacher. Walter's a teacher. College, university. College, university. Let me think. I want to say university. You would need the tools to make said of whatever you're making. I'm gonna say university. Universities particularly have nice lab equipment, whether it, to mix chemicals with and just to make things in general. I don't know how to make anything of the bad stuff. Okay, that's got to be it. He's got to be using his teaching degree as a front for whatever he's actually making money out of. So is it a hobby? I'm guessing it's just some sort of hobby. Just to make extra cash on the side. It says father and husband. So yeah, he's still married. He's still in love. That has to be it. I don't think of it. I can't think of anything else. I don't know why they didn't click for me before. I don't know why they just didn't click. Can I say he's a chemistry teacher? Some kind of like lab teacher? I don't know anything. I don't know any classes you would be teaching at a university other than just to be a chemist. What are their classes? What are their classes at universities to be a chemist? I don't know. Can you tell I didn't go to college? I wonder. Well, I'm not gonna get any more. I'm not gonna get any more out of it. Anything if I just don't. If I just watch. I need to watch the show and actually learn about the backstory. Yeah, there's two toothbrushes. Two toothbrushes. There's more than one person living in this one room. The wife. Gotta put on my detective hat. You can tell this guy is a smart man. I mean, if he's able to take this PC apart... No, I don't know. I'm still... I know about the baby, but I don't know if is living in here. It could just very well just be the kid. Or the teenager. I wonder if the father is teaching their son. And this one's obviously a girl's room, so they also have a daughter. I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, oh, it is. I'm so dumb. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. There's photos right here. Wait a minute. Is that Walter right there on the left? Dang. You can hardly tell that it's him with all that hair. That's got to be him, though, considering the fact that they're wearing the same pair of glasses and they have that same mustache. And it looks like they're wearing the same shirt, but then again, probably not. Because it is a son. It is a son. And it looks like he's to be maybe a college student. The wife looks pretty. And their baby daughter doesn't seem to be up there just yet. Maybe it was just very recent. Alright. I'm so dumb. I'll pick up on little details as I, like, try to figure things out and try to put together a story. I saw that at the beginning of the map, and I just didn't... I wasn't trying to figure anything out at first. All right, I don't know what else I can do to point out anything. They're living a good lifestyle. Other than that, I think that might be it. Let's give this map a good C-clip. Maybe I'll find something secret. Maybe I'll find something that'll help me with the details. Alright, warning, there'll be frame lags, delays, quality drops, frame skips, all that fun stuff. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, wow, look at the skybox. Jesus, look at that. Yeah, it is implied that there's more area, but there doesn't seem to be anything more than what I'm getting. Now that I think about it, did I ever look at... Okay, there was nothing here. Okay. There's got to be some, like, secret place I've missed. I can already probably tell. What's going on right... Oh, yeah. Another sandwich right here. Or burger. Burger, sandwich. Is it the same thing? No. Missouri motor? Okay. Let me just look at the backyards too while I'm at it. So that way I can make sure that I've been through all the backyards, or at least the majority of them. So yeah, let me know little details as I went through this map. I want to know how close I was. I can't say for sure. I don't think I'm on the mark. I'm definitely getting some little things wrong. Oh, it's hard to see the bottom of the map whenever... Okay, and I'm sure there's nothing in these buildings, right? There's absolutely nothing in these buildings for me to find. They're all empty. There's no, like, secret door I could have gone through. I'm pretty sure I've been very thorough for a map that probably shouldn't have taken me 42 minutes. But that's the thing. When I explore, I try to give the map the best of my ability. But at the same time, I'll miss some important little things. And I'm glad you guys are here for me to point things out for me. So I think that should be it for the video. I'm still unsure about this room, though. I gave it a guess. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And, yeah. I definitely got some maps to explore. I've got a lot of recommendations in the Discord. So, if you guys want to join our Discord and make some map recommendations, the link will be in the description down below. And, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.